What is up, guys? This is Brock from Omega, here with the next Omega Labs War recap, and this one was intense. This weekend we participated in the FPC Potluck, where a whole bunch of good clans put together similar rosters, searched for war at the same time, and just hoped to randomly match a strong opponent. We were fortunate enough to match Genesis, and those guys put up a hell of a fight. This one came down to the wire, and the in-game chat was just flooded with so much hype during the final attacks. So exciting. So let's just start by showing you what they did to our bases. Well, actually, let me discuss the war stats here. Notice it was a tie. We won the tiebreaker by 0.57%. Yeah, just so looking at our bases, they were able to 2-star our Town Hall 11s. 2-star the top Town Hall 10s, and then they were able to use a few nukes and one Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 10 3-star on boot chalk to clear those guys. Hockey and GMB, they held 4 attacks before they had to get nuked, so definitely the defensive MVPs there. Boot chalk, he had single infernos. We kind of missed that we were kind of negligent in the base review, to be honest, so they were able to steamroll boot. And our 9s, starting with Drago, they were able to just clear our 9s with their 9s. So excellent job from Genesis. Got a Town Hall 10 triple, which we were not able to do. You'll notice 5 through 8, none of them were tripled. And actually the top 4 bases, their 2 Town Hall 11s and their top 2 Town Hall 10s, were all taken out by jam and exit. Phenomenal job by those guys. If you look at the Town Hall 9s, going from 9 to 30, we cleared those. I think we did have to use 1 nuke, so they were slightly better than us at both the Town Hall 9 and Town Hall 10 game, so props to them again for that. But just our Town Hall 11 dominance was able to get us the win in the tiebreaker. So excellent job to Genesis, awesome job to Labs, very proud of you guys. Starting now, I'm going to start showing recaps from the bottom up, because as you all know, the Town Hall 9s are the ones who will attack first, and all the excitement happens at the end with the Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 11 attacks. So we're going to be going in a similar order here. I'm going to start with number 22, looking at Barack Obama Snow. He had a fresh 6-star war, and this was... Now, you've seen this labeled as the HGHB. I like to call it the HGHBro attack. It's kind of a double entendre there with HGH and like Gym Bros. Anyway, so he just starts charging in with his giants and healers at the AQ compartment. He's got a bunch of whiz to help funnel. That's funneled very nicely. Then he's got his heroes and bowlers in on this rage, just to storm through and clear out this AQ compartment very quickly. Queen goes down quickly as well, thanks to the poison and just the bowlers massacring her. The golem's not going to be an issue. Bowlers and king take that out very quickly. So with these raged up giants and healers, he's storming through clockwise very quickly. He's already used up 2 rages, but it did a ton of work, to be honest. And the 3rd rage goes down to clear out this core and surrounding compartments. He's been dropping some hogs on distracted defenses out west. Queen was in trouble. She had to pop her ability because there was a cannon, but now she's got some healers on her, so she's going to be able to do a little walk while these giants and bowlers take out the core, and the hogs take out the outer defenses that the bowlers and giants couldn't reach. And at this point, Brock just wrecked the base so quickly that he's still got a heal spell left and a hog. Honestly, he could have swagged that heal and that last hog he dropped on the archer tower, but he decides, just get the job done as quickly as possible, and before you know it, this base is over. I didn't even have to fast forward. I'll do it for the last few seconds here, but yeah. This attack is just so OP, he wrecked it in a heartbeat. Nice job, Brock. Alright, going up to number 16, I'm going to see Scorp doing what he does best, AQ govaho, starting out here in the north. fast forward this a little bit because you guys have seen this a bunch of times. Queen walks take a while to get started. So he's got some funneling, make sure she doesn't go off to the west. Poisons the queen, which is a nice touch because it prevents her from having to use a rage. But he still uses it anyway just because he's got Valks incoming, and those are pretty dangerous. Another poison to help deal with those Valks, and the Witch. The Witch is dangerous if you don't poison it. But under a poison, it's not a threat at all. So now that the queen's in good shape, he's starting out in the northwest with his kill squad here. Wall breaks in and get his Valks going. Queen's still okay. Let's check on. Yep, she's still okay. Valks, they're gonna plow through with this heal right here, relatively untouched. This is kind of a weird base layout. I mean, look at the pathing look at the skeleton of this base. It's really weird. So it's hard to tell where his Valks would go, but they generally go where he wants. The king and the hogs and Valks are able to clear out the north relatively quickly, so that they all start converging to the south where he really wants them. Those Teslas gave his hogs some trouble, so he did kind of lose some there. Plus now he's got some bacon incoming, takes out a couple more. Yeah, but at this point, even though he's got only a few hogs left and the heal isn't able to save all of them, he's able to do enough to get the job done. Look, at this point he's only got 3 defenses left. The king's about to take out the Wiz Tower, and with the only threat being the Tesla and the Archer Tower, the queen with all those healers are certainly going to be able to take out that no problem. So we'll just fast forward through that because we know the queen's going to take it out. Great job by Scorp. Alright, going up to number 12, we have Destruction. Destruction, as you may have seen in other recaps, is very proficient with his dragon attacks. So he's going to use his level 30 queen as efficiently as he can and do a massive walk with her. He's going to try to walk her down this little alleyway towards the clan castle. So he's taking out these Wizard Tower and Cannon, no problem. It's barely any DPS, not going to phase her. Wall breaks are in to get the air defense. That's done, no problem. I see she'll get a Tesla as a nice little bonus. I guess it's not really bonus because you still had to use a rage, given the Expo and the other Tesla that was there. But the rage helps get through the Teslas and the CC, so she's very safe. Notice down south he's got a Golem and Wiz to do a very nice funnel, because he wants to make sure that his Barb King can get in here and take out that air defense right there. Let's check on the queen. Yep, she's taking out the Expo. She's okay. And here's his Barb King. So the Golem still hasn't popped yet, and the King's about to enter. So he's looking good. He's got a Wiz to help support him. The Wiz is going to help take out the air defense a little bit quicker. And as you can see, he's about to take that out. So now he's got his drags coming in. Queen's still stuck in that compartment, but she just broke out. She's going to help take out this air defense, which is starting to bother his dragons. So right now she'll take that out. Now his dragons are safe. The Archer Tower is being tanked by the Queen. This level 30 King is going to be an issue because Queen doesn't have her ability anymore. So he's going to have to rage that. He really wants to make sure she stays up. He zapquake the other air defense. Good timing on that. You don't want to do it at the start and then do the rest of your attack, because you might as well just do that while you're waiting for your troops to move through the rest of the base. It can save you like 10 seconds right there. You'll see later on that kind of comes back to bite us in the butt. Anyway, so the drags are okay. He's got several in front of the Queen here. They're going to be able to certainly handle this Archer Tower, Wizard Tower. At this point, there's literally no air threat, so just going to fast forward that. Great job by Destruction. Next up, going to number 10, we got Pinocchio, 6-star war. He's doing another HGHBro. Starting in the south, wants to make sure he enters by the Queen compartment. There's also a lot of defenses down there, so that's a nice little bonus for his beefy giants and bowlers to take out. A lot of people are using these baby drags to funnel, which they excel at. Does a nice job there. He's got minions and wizards in the southwest because there's not really much there that needs to be taken out by a baby, like no hefty storages. So you see that queen's taken out, very nice. And now he's going to be dropping a rage. There you go, get through that wall. King kind of walked on him here. I guess that was sort of a waste. I'm not sure what he was able to accomplish. But that's not all bad. I mean, at least his king won't be sucking up the attention of the healers, because those really needs to be going on the giants and the bowlers. So they're still staying on the giants and bowlers, which really helps extend their life here. The bowlers are actually able to take out the air defense. With classical HGHs, one concern is the air defense because the giants can't reach them. But with these bowlers, they're able to reach them. They kind of act like a mini archer queen. Now he did lose a lot of giants and bowlers here, but his healers have now attached onto the queen, so he's gonna get like a mini queen wall coming through the core of this page, which really helps. And with the deployment of his hogs over here in the east, he's able to take out really the remaining threats to this attack. He doesn't have much cleanup here. He will drop a minion to help out up there. And meanwhile, he's got a few more defenses to take out. Now with all these hogs and the queen with their healers still up, he's gonna be able to take that out. No sweat. Now I just gotta worry about cleanup. But honestly, this attack is just so quick that cleanup isn't as much of a concern as it usually is. So he just wrecked it so hard, no problem with the cleanup. Very nice, Pinocchio. Okay, going up just one to number 9. This is their top Town Hall 9. We're gonna see Sigma doing a fresh HGHBro again. He also had a 6-star war with this attack. I think we had 4 6-star attacks with this attack alone. Me, Sigma, Pinocchio, and Trout. So you see he drops a poison on the queen. That's something you really should do, because that queen can still take out a giant or two, even under those 4 healers. But with the poison she can't. Plus she'll be taken out more easily by the bowlers, which just happened. So the funnel was nice, and everything's going into the core here. He's got a poison for the baby dragon and the Valks. Very nice. He does have a giant bowler split here. So he drops a rage to get it on the healers and the giants. Made maximum usage of it. He made the best out of that split as he could. Notice he did have to heal these giants because he really needs to keep them up to tank for like these hogs here. Now he rages the healers on the bowlers. They're going to do a ton of work out in the east as the hogs come in on the west, supported by the few giants that are remaining and the queen. Now he's only got 4 hogs in the bag here and no spells, so he really needs to drop them on that Tesla farm because that's a major threat here. Can't really wait for those bowlers to make it over there, because he wants to make sure his queen's okay. She couldn't take out all of that by herself. He knows these skeletons are going to hurt her pretty bad in combination with that expo. But thankfully she had the cloak. She takes out the bow. Bowlers are able to take out that wizard tower. And at this point, the queen's being tanked by the bowlers and the king. So she's going to sneak in here and take out this expo, and then those 2 Teslas right there. Or at least one of the Teslas, I can't quite remember. Yeah, there's one. Yeah, and she got the other. So, yep, nice job. Alright, that'll do it for Town Hall 9. Let's go up to Town Hall 10. As I said, we did not have any Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 10 triples. But here, this one came pretty damn close. But Bendover, he's going to do a double zapquake mass drag. He just ran out of time here. Notice he did this double zapquake at the start, which really cost him because he ran out of time. I think if he funneled here with his baby dragon and his king first, he might have been able to get it. But that's okay. it still got us that really high percent that we needed for the tiebreaker. So nice job. Anyway, so the king, he's funneling in here. He's getting low, so he has to activate Iron Fist. And thankfully the wall breakers don't fail. That kind of hurt our cleanup attempt on this base. So nice job there, getting the suicide heroes in to take out this air defense. You know, this queen wasn't in trouble, but he had to activate that cloak to really make sure he got to the air defense before the golem got there. So the queen, she's just gonna die. She can't do much else at this point. So he starts his dragon deployment. Really just needs to spam the northeast wall here with a hound on the air defense before the air defense can reach his dragons, which he does very nicely. Drops a rage here to get his dragons in on the air defense, as well as his loon, his CC loon that he had. So the core of this base has been pretty well gutted so far. All the air defenses are down. He's only got Maltese, Teslas, and really archer towers to worry about. The wizard towers are not a threat here. So he's about to take out the infernos here. Those Teslas are causing some havoc. And notice down south there was a troll hut in the corner, so he dropped an archer. But what that did was it pulled the enemy's CC down here. So now these dragons are gonna get stuck on that golem and that loon, and that eats up more time. Yeah, let me fast forward this a bit just because dragons are so slow. You can see he's thinning out here, and there's some traps that haven't been triggered yet. So see that black bomb took out a dragon, and look at that red bomb. Ugh, it took out a dragon that had barely any health. It sucks to see a red bomb take out a dragon that might have been able to save this raid. He had one dragon survive on a sliver of health, but it's just not enough time. So close. Nice try, Bendover. Alright, now we gotta show these Town Hall 11 triples here. Really, Town Hall 11 saved us. Now this is gonna be it. I'm gonna show one first. I want to show two last for a reason. You'll see in a minute. But here's Exit. He does not even have max bowlers, but the plan was just so well executed that it didn't matter. He's gonna start with an AQ walk funnel here. I think his healers are gonna peel off and join the bowlers, which he really needs. He's got a funneling whiz. I'm gonna fast forward this a little bit. You can see these jumps kind of directing where these bowlers are gonna go here. So he drops a few to start the funnel, which they accomplish here. And with the mass of his bowlers with the warden right behind, those guys are very safe. Notice he drops a rage and it's going to activate a tome right about now, I think. There you go. So they're tomed up as the infernos are activating here. At this point, the infernos are down. Uses another rage. Bowlers are just wreaking havoc through this core. Healers are keeping them up very nicely. And at this point, look at this base. It's just absolutely trashed. Just storm through the core, which is the bulk of the base, and these outer defenses can't compete. Honestly, I'm just going to fast forward at this point because with all these bowlers, you can't possibly lose. Yep, not much else to say about that. Mass bowlers OP. Supercell, please nerf. Nice job, Exit. Alright, the final attack. The reason I want to show this one last was because if you look at the war events, Jam pulled this off in the final 7 minutes. He didn't have time to plan his attack until the last hour, so really clutch job here. Notice the Quan tried to clean up 7, couldn't quite get it with the wall breaker fail, and they had 3 attacks at the very end. They had 2 nukes on Bendover and Hockey, and couldn't quite get that triple for the win on Daquan. So anyway, let's watch this Jam attack here. Came pretty close on time, but he got it. So he's gonna start with this double funnel here with his like kind of a double bowler walk here. Makes a very large funnel, which makes it very easy for the rest of his bowlers to enter from the east here. So there they go, spamming in. The eagle kind of got off some shots. I think there's a golem in there. Yeah, the golem broke, but the eagle's still targeting that golemite, so his bowlers are safe, thankfully. The warden's not able to get in as quickly as he would like. Got distracted by the king, but he's able to get in there. He activates his tome here. Now normally you want to get that in early and against infernos, but the inferno's already gone. Plus the tome, it kind of helped save him against the air defense. That other inferno is just too far away to really be worth it to wait on the tome. So inferno goes down. He's got some raged bowlers here. The queen's doing some work. Notice the queen's only gonna have 2 healers on her, so she's kind of in trouble here. She's got to deal with. She's got an archer tower here, and yeah, just the archer tower to deal with. So she's gradually gonna die to that, unfortunately. Notice he's got some bowlers down here in the south. He's got 2 healers on 1 bowler, which is unfortunate as well. But those other bowlers are clearing this out. You see he's got a few bowlers up top, being supported by some healers on the Grand Warden and on the BK. That BK is going to tank nicely for the rest of his force here. We were all like freaking out at this point, not really sure if he was going to triple. But he's got just enough juice to get it in. So yeah, we're all super hype about that. Excellent job by Jam. Clutch attacked for the win. So that'll do it, guys. Excellent war. Barely eked out the win against a great clan. Stay tuned for the next recap. It was another even closer win. So till next time, peace out, guys.